What's up, guys? Today I'm showing you 3 super helpful tips that will make learning how to wheelie way easier, no matter what kind of bike you're riding. Whether you're just starting out or trying to clean up your technique, these are the basics you need. Without further ado, let's get into what you should look at on your bike before you start riding.
Alright, before doing any wheelies, you're gonna have to check a couple of things, like your brakes. Make sure they're good. You're gonna want to make sure your seat height is good. My seat height is really low because I've been doing this a while, but you're gonna want your seat around like up here, up to where your bars are is about good. But when you get good, you can put it lower because it makes it harder when it's lower to pull the bars up. Another thing you want to check is if you're on a geared bike, you're gonna make sure you're in a lower gear to start. This is a pretty high gear to start. You want to start in about 2 to 3 to be able to pop the wheel up very easy. You want to start in like 2 or 3 if you're on a 10 speed. Alright, so the first step to doing a wheelie is you're going to want to push down really hard with your dominant foot to lift the front wheel up. For me, it's my right leg that I use as my dominant leg. When you're going to want to use your brake when you feel like you're going to fall back to catch yourself. So make sure you have good brakes. So you're going to want to push really hard and it'll lift your front wheel up. So here's an example. So I'll push really hard with my dominant foot. My bad, that Jeep. So I push really hard with my dominant foot on the pedal, my right leg, to lift the bike up. Like, just practice that. Just practice pushing really hard and lifting the bike up and not falling back. Like I'm leaning back. I don't even have to use my brake right there. Alright, so the second step of doing a wheelie is learning how to use your brake and feather the brake so you don't fall back. But you also don't launch yourself forward like how I was explaining in the first step to stop yourself from falling back. So here's an example. I'm just lightly using the brake. I don't know if the camera's catching it, but you can hear it. I'm not hitting it a lot, but I'm barely touching it. And if you have disc brakes, it's way better. That's the brakes. So third step is you're gonna wanna learn your balance point. Every bike has a different balance point. You're gonna learn and practice all the time on your bike and get used to your bike so you can do more tricks. And all you need for that is you just need to learn your balance point. You just need to get comfortable with your bike. You need to get comfortable with your wheels. You just need to practice a lot on your bike. That's basically it. So go outside and practice and have fun. And one day you'll be able to be like this. Well, that was kind of bad. Now once you learn a lot, you'll be able to feather the brake and just stay in your balance point. Those are the 3 tips to wheelie any bike. One day you'll be able to be like this. Messed up there. Thank you all for watching and tune in for the next video. That's been my first video.